Hey guys, I'm Nadine, the founder of Throdle, and today I'm here at Worldwide Technology Racetrack with Michael Essa, the Formula Drift champion from 2013.
That's right.
How's it going, Michael?
Everything's going well so far. We had a solid practice session yesterday, and we're ready for a little more practice and qualifying today.
Awesome. So where are we right now?
All right, so we are on the start line of this track, and basically this is the lead side. So there's a chicane through here. You can see the start light. So we pull up to the line here, get the car positioned, look for the lights. The lights will illuminate one at a time, and then when they go off, that's when the lead car can leave. The chase car can leave earlier to try to get a head start,
right,
so that they don't get gapped. But as a lead car, if you leave before the lights go off, it's a restart. And if you hit one of these cones as you're leaving the box, it's a restart. So basically, they don't want the lead car to get too much of a jump on the chase car and pull a gap, because then there isn't really good tandem. So they try to keep us close together.
Okay. Now, as we're walking along here, one of the things that I noticed is this is quite a large track, especially compared to what we just came from, which was New Jersey, isn't it?
Yeah, so for us, this is kind of a medium-sized track. So we go down to tracks that are like Jersey, that are pretty small. And then next track we're going to is Seattle, which is a big bank track and very fast and flowing. Road Atlanta is a fast road course, so this is kind of an in-between.
And another thing is, it's kind of like Orlando in that it does have a bit of a bank on this one as well, too.
Yeah, at the exit, so pretty much all of the infield where we run is flat. But as we exit, right at the finish line, we kind of slam up onto the bank. And we've tried looking at running the other way, where we come onto the bank and down, but there's a big step and the car gets pretty unsettled as you slam down. So we've went with this configuration and it works pretty well.
So normally when you're going for your initiation, what kind of style do you take there?
So yeah, obviously, there are different styles. Some guys go with very much a straight line and just grab the e-brake to set the car sideways. I like to come out of the box, move the car over to the left a little bit, kick it sideways, and flick it into initiation, which is a feint entry. I feel like that looks better. It suits my driving style, so that's what we're doing out here. But sometimes in the chase, we won't do as exaggerated of a feint to stay with that lead car, depending on what they're doing. As we're passing these cones, we can talk about the initiation cone. So basically there's 3 cones, 2 cones, 1 cone. So you have to be sideways at this point. And then that is the start of the outside zone. They put the cone right here on the edge of the track to give us a better reference point, because it's pretty hard to tell where the track is and where the dirt is. It's a pretty fine line. There's also a little bit of a drop off, so if you get within 6 inches or so of that edge, the car just kind of wants to fall off and you can't get it out of that ditch, and then you drop it in the dirt.
You can see how many people have actually gone on here already.
Yeah, it's getting dug out pretty good already, especially in the middle here. So it's going to be really important to try to be next to that line, but not drop a tire off, because it's fine, sooty dirt and it makes a big dust cloud, and the judges can see that and it looks really bad. So try to keep your wheels out of the dirt.
So then here's the hairpin turn, isn't it? Yeah,
so this is coming up. So basically we're setting ourselves up, exiting at the end of this outside zone, trying not to come out of that zone early, because that really messes up your line going in to outside 2. And come in here, start to point the nose towards that outside zone, transition quickly, get the car transitioned before you enter that box, and slow the car down, because there's a wall there and you're carrying quite a bit of speed through here. So this is probably one of the most important corners on the track. You need to get in there, you need to fill the zone, but you also need to set yourself up really well to get out of that corner and have a good run into outside 3. As you get to this point, you're almost pointed straight.
I see.
So instead of continuing
to rotate
the car,
and it feels really tight right here.
It is very tight. With 2 cars going through here, charging into this corner, this is where you're going to see the most action.
So then there's only two little outer zones, and then that's it, and then we're done.
So we've got, number 1 and 2. Number 3 is coming up, which is a very low angle zone. So if you have too much angle in outside number 3, you're not going to make it to outside number 4, or you're going to have to pull a lot of angle out of the car. And that's something the judges don't want to see. So carrying the right amount of angle through here, as much as you can smoothly, to carry yourself down this long stretch, that's another key point. You can have a big bobble right here, have too much angle, have to take angle out of the car to make it into that zone, and then you're carrying more speed, and then you have to slow down more before you enter 4.
You know, how do you do it at nighttime when it's dark, you're the chase car, and like there's so much smoke? How do you account for that? Is that just pure muscle memory?
It's a lot of muscle memory, and it's a lot of reference points. So sometimes you're so far in the smoke you can't see anything, and you're just going off of muscle memory. But if you're in the right position, you can still see this wall, you can still see the markers, so you have an idea of where you are. But it's important in practice to pick up those points before you get into competition. You know, sometimes it's a lot of skill always, and sometimes there's a bit of luck that plays into it as well, because this, you know, you could go through the smoke, hit your marks perfectly, but if the lead car didn't and they come up short, you're going in the side of them. So 3 tips for anyone who's trying to drive this track, what would you say? I would say it takes a lot of commitment on entry. So if you don't have enough commitment on entry, you're not going to have a good line going into 2.
Because you'll go too slow and you won't be able to get.
Yeah, if you're off the track a little bit, off of the box, you're really tightening that line up. And going into 2 and getting that exit is critical. So exiting 2, very important to get through 3. And then going into outside 4, where we are right now, picking up your markers along the wall before you can see where the outside zone starts.
Makes sense.
Yeah, very important.
So thanks, Michael. I really appreciated doing this track walk with you. Where can people find out more about you and your Luquimala car?
Well, you guys can check me out on the Throdle app. My name is @Michael Essa, so jump on there, check me out, and we'll be putting up updates about how our event's going.
Awesome. So guys, keep watching him as the season goes on. He's amazing, and he's only got 3 more races to go. So thanks for watching, and join us next time at Throdle's Feeling Connections and Driving Experiences.